Okay guys, so we are here live again. This is another stream. So here we are going to talk about what are we talking about? The topic of today is crypto arbitrage with CoinArbitrageBot. So that's the topic of today. So let me just know in the chat that you can hear me. That's the first thing that we always do here in our channel before we continue and talk so much. So crypto arbitrage with CoinArbitrageBot. So that's the main topic. We are going to see everything live here. We are going to see how to track these arbitrage opportunities in the crypto market. So this tool called CoinArbitrageBot is going to help us to now see how to track these opportunities. So I'm just waiting for you so that we can now just get started and learn together. So who's gonna be here first? I want to now see your face as I set my things here. Well, I'm waiting for you. I'm always waiting for you. So patiently waiting so that you can get this information. It's going to help you to see some opportunities in the market. So that's great. I can see people are already joining in here. So I'm just setting up things so that we can now start learning on these great opportunities, on this great topic. I know most people want to know on how to take on opportunities in the crypto market, take on price discrepancies, price differences between different exchanges. So that's our main topic, crypto arbitrage with CoinArbitrageBot. So that's now what we are going to look into. So just let me know in the chats. I always want to know that you can hear me. So many people are in here. So if at all I'm talking and all of you are not in a position to hear my voice, then I'm doing a disservice to you. So I don't want to do that. Just let me know in the chats. So we want to now take a look into this opportunity. So let's just go live into this portion. So here is the website. It's a free web-based tool. So just go to the site CoinArbitrageBot.com. I'll make sure that I link that one in the description so that you don't use the wrong website. So when you come to this website, it's now in a position to help you track different exchanges and then the price discrepancies. So you can see all these exchanges. There's Snag, Asbit, Economy, and the list is very long. And they also track the decentralized exchanges. It's not only the centralized exchanges. So you can actually take opportunities between, let's say, KuCoin and something like PancakeSwap or Uniswap. Those dexes on the blockchain, you can find opportunities on them. So when you come here, under here the three dots here, do we call it option bar? Then you go under the tools. So here under the tools now you can see there's something called arbitrage. So there's arbitrage, there's converter, there's NFT, and then there's market pulse and ETF. So our main focus is now to look on the arbitrage. So when you click on arbitrage, so arbitrage will now help us to see opportunities on all these markets. So if at all you don't want to actually have market updates coming from a particular exchange, then you can actually toggle it off. So let's say I don't want to see opportunities on Ascent X because I don't use that one as my exchange, then I'll just put it off. Let's say something like Asbit. There's some exchanges that I don't use myself, so I just put them off. Okay, there's some error. There's so much ads here. So I've just had some challenge with my streaming, but now we're back here live. So we were here on how to get the contract address on Mexi. So we click here and visit the site. So this is SolScan. So when you are here on SolScan, just make sure that you get the contract address. So you can see the token address is here. Click that one. So this is SolScan, which means that this token is available on Solana blockchain. But now we were seeing that the opportunity was being presented to us on Mexi and Uniswap. Uniswap, does it really have the Solana blockchain? Does it support Solana blockchain? I mostly believe it supports Ethereum, Base, and other networks. So I believe that this token FOG, which is on the Solana blockchain, would be best traded on Radium, which is a DEX available on the Solana blockchain. So we've got the contract address. Now let's see if at all we can find this token on Uniswap. So I'll just use my Trust wallet. So come here under the Discover, and then we go under the Discover app, the DEX, and then we go to Uniswap. Can we really find this token on Uniswap? Because the opportunity is presented to us on Mexi and Uniswap. Is it really right? So just make sure that you connect your wallet. So that is Trust wallet that we are going to use. So I want to search this token using the contract address that I just copied. So as you can see, when you now come on Uniswap, it's not available because the blockchain supported on the Uniswap, we don't have Solana. We don't have Solana blockchain. So that's one thing to be really keen on. Is the data presented on a CoinArbitrageBot really right? But now when you go again on Radium with the same contract address, I strongly believe that we are going to find that token. Just go to a wallet that supports Solana blockchain, which is Phantom, my best one so far. So we are here on Phantom, then we go under the sites. Then so many exchanges that you can use, but let's just choose Radium. Open. I don't know if at all you're now connecting the ideas on how to find these opportunities. So my Phantom wallet is connected. So I just want to know, is this token available on Radium liquidity pools? So we are going to search it using the contract address that we already have. And as you can see now, you can find this token on Radium because it's a Solana based network token. So if at all we now want to know the price, just click here. We want to use USDT to buy this token. So USDT, we want to buy 1 FWOG. What's the price of 1 FWOG on Radium? So you can see it's also 7 cents, 0.072916, which is just the same amount or same value that we were seeing on Mexi. So that's one way that you need to make sure that what you are seeing is right. You have to counter check, you have to confirm these things. Don't just see the percentages and now see this is it. Now I'm going to buy. You are going to be buying the wrong token. Make sure that it's the same contract address, is the same blockchain. So as you can see, the price is just the same. So there's no arbitrage opportunity as being presented by the CoinArbitrageBot. So what I recommend for you is now avoid looking at these opportunities that are so ambiguous. What I'd recommend for you is now come down here. You see these opportunities with small percentages, 9%, 10%, 8%. Focus there. Here you can find opportunities. Here's where you can find opportunities. Those ones that have very large amounts, so ambiguous numbers, they are not right. Those ones are not right. Don't focus there. Come down here and now look for opportunities down here. That 7%, that 8%, if at all you find an opportunity on those ones, then make sure that you are looking at the withdrawal charges, the transaction charges, because eventually when you're going to trade a small amount and each transaction you are going to be incurring, let's say $3 to transfer from Mexi to another, and also withdraw back to Mexi, send back to Mexi. If at all your transaction charges is, let's say, $5, and you are making $1 per trade, are you really being in profit? You are out of the money. You need to make sure that you are in the money. So if at all you are going to be taking opportunities on 7% arbitrage difference, then you need a very huge capital. So let's say, for example, you find opportunity that's giving you 7%. So 7%, and you are trading with $1,000 as your initial capital. So $1,000, then you get an opportunity that's going to give you 7%. So from each trade, you're going to be making $70. And then remember, if at all you are buying from Mexi and transferring to, let's say, something like KuCoin, and the withdrawal charge is like $1 or $2. So you'll be losing $1 to transfer that token into Mexi, or from Mexi to KuCoin. Then you want to take another trade. So from KuCoin to Mexi, let's assume it's charging you $2. So that's $3. So you have to cater in that one. So from each trade, a single trade, you'll be making $67. If at all you are using $1,000 as your initial capital. So if at all from trade 1 you make $67 and you take 10 of them, so from just 10 trades you'd actually be making $670. So one thing, make sure that you are catering in your transaction charges. Then the withdrawal time, there's time delay. If at all there's so much time delay, then the price difference can actually be cancelled, because those price of those tokens, they fluctuate. It's not something stagnant. The crypto market is fast moving, so we need to actually look at the withdrawal time. How much time will I be required in order to receive my token into the other exchange? That's one thing you have to also cater in when you're going to be taking on opportunities like this. So that's why I said you need to actually avoid the Ethereum blockchain. It will be taking so much time. It will also be taking so much of your fees. So there's one that I found. Actually, I want to just show you. It's between Mexi and KuCoin. So let me just have my KuCoin account so that you can see these things live. So when you come here under trade, so you can see it's already loaded here, Mavia. It's called Mavia. And then we come to Mexi. So I have here Mavia. So the price of Mavia on Mexi is $0.2473, and then the price of Mavia on KuCoin is $0.2584. So you can see from there there's some price difference. So let's say it's 7%. Yeah, so let's just assume the price difference between those two exchanges is 7%. So it means that we are going to be buying Mavia from Mexi, which is cheaper, and then transferring to KuCoin. I want you to see it live. So before you even think of buying and selling, you have first to come to your wallets and see the withdrawal charges on Mavia, on this Mavia within Mexi. So go to spot, then click to withdraw, click Mavia. Already from my history, already have it there. And then the network. So this one is available on the Ethereum ERC20. That's the fastest blockchain so far, because you can see base here is suspended so far. It would be much cheaper or cheaper when you are using the base network, but it's only available on the Ethereum blockchain. So this one will be charging us $2.22 on the Ethereum blockchain. So you've bought Mavia for $1,000, charging you $2.22. Let's just say that's $2.5, and then you're going to be making a 7% profit within KuCoin. So if you told you wanted to take 10 trades, you have to also look at the charges within KuCoin. Come here under assets. Then when you're on KuCoin, when you want to withdraw, go to the funding wallet. There are so many wallets here, but to withdraw, you have to go to the funding wallet, click withdraw, click Mavia, then the network. The one available is only the ERC20. There's no base here. So for KuCoin, these guys are charging us so much money. So they're charging us $5.17. So let's assume this is $6, and you are also going to be charged $3 on Mexi. So totaling to $8. I've combined that one with the trading fees within these exchanges. So a total of $8 and making a 7% profit. Can you really make money when you're going to be trading with something like $1,000? Let's see that. So $1,000 times 7% profit. We are making $7 when we buy and sell. So from each trade, let's say we are losing $8 due to trading and withdrawal charges. We are losing $8. So from a single trade, we'll be making $62. So $62 if you took 10 trades. Now you can see you're making a cool $620. So the opportunities are there. You just have to be keen. You just have to take your time. Make sure that you're using the right blockchain. Make sure that you're looking at the charges. And look at those fees. Look at those fees. One thing you have to be making sure that you are looking in. My capital, can it really make me money? Because if at all you come here with $10, you can't make money. You can't make money. Let's say you come here with $10 or just $100. $100 times 7%. You're making $7. But remember, there's fees. From a single trade, you are losing $8. So you are negative $1. So when you have small amount of capital, please don't you come here to try arbitrage. Try something with $500 and above. $500, you'll still be making money. 7%, $35. $35 minus $8. You are making a cool $27 from a single trade. If you took 10 of them, you can see you are making money. So it requires some good amount of capital, and it requires patience. It requires someone who is keen and knows what he's doing. So I've shown you how to make sure that you are using the right contract address. Make sure that you go to the exchange that you want to buy from. Go under the info of that token. Go to the block explorer, get the contract address, and go to the other exchange. If at all it's not a decentralized exchange, it's actually a centralized exchange, make sure that the name is the same for those two tokens. Or you can still use the block explorer within those two exchanges. Make sure that you are seeing is the same block explorer. If it's Etherscan for Mexi, it has to be Etherscan for KuCoin, and the contract address has to be the same. If it's SolScan for Mexi, it has to be SolScan for KuCoin. You don't take trades when it either scan for MEXC and it's BSC scan for KuCoin. You are doing the wrong thing. Your tokens will be lost in the blockchain. You will be losing money. So this is how you spot those opportunities, and you execute with some capital that makes you to be in the money. So if at all you've gotten value from this stream, let me just know in the chats. I want to take your questions. What question do you have for me? Have you really understood how to spot these opportunities, how to dig deeper and actually filter the noise, because there's so much noise when you're going to use this kind of arbitrage tracker. I've tried to look on so many of these trackers, most of them are just noise. They don't have value, but this one, I've taken my time and I've found some opportunities in here. There are not so many, but you can actually make some money when you find them, and you are only in a position to make money when you use the right amount of capital. So let me know what's your take. Are you in a position to take opportunities using this tool? Are you going to start looking for those opportunities because they are there? Yes, they are there. You don't say they are not there. There's so much noise, but when you take your time, you will see them. Yes. So I really appreciate you for joining me in this stream and making it a success. And I still want to look on more values to bring to you. I'm always looking for those opportunities to bring them to you live. I was supposed to make this stream tomorrow on a Sunday, but I will be busy, so I decided to do it today on a Saturday, because we have to be here. We have to talk opportunities, and I just always want to hear from you. So I don't want to wait to make videos which will take me time. I just want to connect with you here live, so that those opportunities that I find, they are here for you in the shortest period of time. So that's it for me, and let's just connect on next week when I have something for you.